Hi everybody, it's Christina Quick, the Tarot Mentor from the Profitable Psychic Business Academy. Welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be talking about how to use crystals in conjunction with moon magic. This is going to be a series of videos. I'm going to do videos pertaining on, each of the lunar phases to get more specific with it. But a lot of us use the moon in our manifesting techniques. And one of the ways that I like to enhance my manifestations is by utilizing crystals. So every new and full moon, I do some type of magical spell or magical event. Usually I do for the new moons, I'll do like a money drawing spell or a business drawing spell to bring money in. And then for the full moon, I'll usually do some kind of like healing spell, releasing, that type of thing. But what if you just want to connect with the moon in general and just start connecting to the various energies that we can connect with in order to be more aligned with the moon's energy. So the first stone that I really love to use around anything to do with the moon magic, or just building your own lunar altar is I really love to use fluorite. Fluorite, this right here is a mostly green fluorite, and it has some purple spots in it as well. You can kind of see towards the top. Now, this particular fluorite, and something you'll notice about fluorite too, and as you work with fluorite, is that fluorite, I don't know if this is everybody, but this is me. When I first bought this, and I don't have this near a window or nothing like that, because, sometimes crystals can be bleached, but sometimes I've noticed that fluorite will change like over time. And so this used to be a lot more purple around here. And like I said, it's not around any light sources. It's not around any heat or anything like that. But it's definitely turned more green as time has gone on. Just an interesting side note about fluorite. But I particularly love to work with fluorite because it's a stone that has to do with psychic abilities and increasing your psychic abilities, and in particular, your clairvoyance. And I prefer working with fluorite that has a more of a purple tone, more of a purple blue tone for the moon, but green is just as good. And it's one of those stones that will help you increase your psychic abilities. And when you increase your intuition, you will be more naturally synced with the phases of the moon and the moon's energy in general. The next stone I like to use is amethyst. So I have, I think this is chevron amethyst. Chevron amethyst is a stone that has amethyst and white quartz. You can kind of see the white inclusions in there, right? And so it's very, very good for amplifying your amethyst if you have chevron amethyst, because the white quartz will automatically amplify your amethyst. And then you can also work with just general amethyst too. And amethyst is a really, really, really good stone as far as connecting with the moon, because it's a very feminine stone. And that's a lot about what the moon is actually about. It's connecting to those divine feminine energies. Amethyst, especially chevron amethyst, is really good at boosting intentions. But then if you want to use just regular amethyst, that's also very, very good for creating a calming, soothing environment, especially if you have a lot of anxiety around you or anything like that. Amethyst is a really, really good stone because it promotes a sense of safety and peace. So amethyst is always one that I love to have on my moon altar, and working with amethyst during the moon phases. And also amethyst is really cool too because it's associated a lot of the times with getting good sleep, or helping you with lucid dreaming and things like that. And these are also practices that are closely linked with moon magic, because it's at night, right? So we see the moon at night. So if you are interested in increasing your lucid dreaming, or you're interested in working with the moon's or goddess or feminine energy as far as sleeping and dreaming go, amethyst is definitely one to keep by your bedside. The next one I like to work with, and this is just a really tiny little piece of it, but this is called Lemurian Quartz. And it's called Lemurian Quartz because it has this like this ladder kind of looking carving into the side. They're called record keepers too. And it looks like it is a piece of quartz. It's a type of quartz that's kind of pink in nature. And I can't remember exactly what makes it peachy. There's another, I think it's another stone that makes it kind of peachy. But these are really, really good, especially the smooth ones that have a smoothness to it. I love to anoint Lemurian quartz with any type of like oils or perfumes because they just, I have mine anointed right now because they just hold, for some reason, they hold on to the scent really well. And so Lemurian quartz is about how to, you work with Lemurian quartz when you want to connect with ancient wisdom. They are the stone that's kind of associated with the Akashic records or Atlantis, Lemuria, like that ancient kind of wisdom. And that's very, very feminine to me. So I really love to use Lemurian quartz, especially when I'm doing, like if I'm going on a full moon, doing a full moon ceremony and I'm wanting to take a shamanic journey to the Akashic records. I always have some kind of Lemurian quartz with me because it's they're just known as the record keepers. And if you actually look inside of here, there's like little triangles and things like on the inside of here, and that's what they mean by being a record keeper. Like it's a very, very ancient stone. So Lemurian quartz is a really, really good one, and they come in different colors. I personally prefer to work with the more peachy kind of reddish toned ones. Also, this is amazing to work with during any type of lunar eclipse, any type of red moon. The next crystal I love to work with for moon magic is selenite. So selenite is actually a very, very common stone. It helps promote peace and it has a very, very gentle type of energy. And as you can see, it's got this beautiful meditative kind of quality to it. It has this sheen as you move it around. It has this beautiful kind of shine to it, and it's opaque as in like it's not transparent, so you can't really see through it. What I love to use selenite for is for scrying during the moon phases or doing moon magic. In particular, I have a selenite sphere that I like to use, but that's in a special spot and I didn't want to go get it and all that kind of stuff. So I just picked up one of these little selenites that I have, and you can actually use this to scry into because you can't see inside of it. So it kind of forms these little, things that you can kind of use as scrying, similar to how you might look into water during a moon magic ceremony or something like that. Or even people are mostly associated, they mostly know about scrying with like obsidian or really, really dark crystals. You can do the same with selenite. It's really trippy. It's really fun. And it also looks like moonlight, does it not? I mean, it looks kind of like a moonbeam, right? So selenite is a really good one, really nice, healing, safe, protective, gentle kinds of energy. Now, the other one that I like to use, and I got this beautiful specimen from Kat at Seeking Wealth. I'll put her link down below. She has some amazing, amazing crystals. This is celestite. So as you can see, it is this beautiful light blue color, and doesn't that just not look like the moon? I mean, it looks like the moon with all the little craters, and the energy is so, so, so beautiful and so gentle and lovely and feminine. And I really love to use celestite as basically my anchor. So anytime like celestite, angel aura quartz, Any of these kind of stones that we associate with like angels and higher realms, Celestite also can work with the moon as far as higher realms go, right? Because we think about the lunar energy as being kind of its own higher realm of consciousness on its own. It has its own innate wisdom, it has its own energy and, you know, psychic information that's located within it. So I love to use this piece particularly, and if you can splurge and get a really beautiful piece of Celestite, I highly recommend that you do so as one of your main crystals that go on your moon magic altar. Celestite is also a very gentle energy, but it's interesting because it's a feminine energy, but it has a little bit of a masculine energy as well within it. So it has a really good integration of both energies, and it's just a beautiful piece. And how can you, you know, not look at that and immediately think of the moon and the moon's craters and this glittering, sparkling sky, right? It just looks just like the moon for me. And it's also really good at, like I said, connecting you with angels, higher vibrational beings. That's what I'm really trying to say with this, is that it will connect you with and put you into the energy of higher vibrational beings, whether that's angels, whether that's spirit guides, whether that's goddesses that you work with, that you associate with the moon, so on and so forth. So there we have it. My 5 favorite crystals that I like to work with manifesting with moon magic. We have fluorite, amethyst, specifically chevron amethyst, Lemurian quartz, selenite, and celestite. And in the next video, I'm going to give you guys some more recommendations for the new moon and the full moon. So I will see you guys in the next video.